Oh, there you are, YouTube.
October 2nd, what are we watching? What does it say?
Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, wow. Haven't seen this in a long time, and this will be a first time watch for you, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Sam Raimi.
Alright, just finished the movie, Drag Me to Hell, and I have not watched this in a while, and upon this rewatch, and I feel like some memories of the past were creeping up, but let's see. I've only seen this a handful of times, under 5 times. Maybe this was my 5th watch, if I've seen it that many times. I did see it in theater, though, with my buddies who are big Sam Raimi horror films fans. Big Sam Raimi horror film fans. They love his stuff. And I was, I didn't grow up with Evil Dead and Army of Darkness and Sam Raimi stuff. That was never my wheelhouse. I had friends that were into it. That kind of introduced me to it, but it was never my thing. So it, to me, when I saw this movie, again, this was like after Spider-Man trilogy, I remember being like this. Like, there's a moment where I was like, you remember when there's that goat scene, and then the guy that's like, whoa, I'm dancing in the sky, or whatever, that part, I was just like, what am I watching here? What is this? And I asked my wife after we watched it, because I was thinking like, no, I think it's pretty good. I know everybody loves it. It's, acclaimed and everything. Great score and Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. I think I remember liking it, and, it's good. And, there's aspects of it that I do like, but when I asked my wife afterwards, I was like, so what'd you think? She said, I think it was pretty terrible. And yeah, she wasn't into it, and I was like, yeah, there's just something about it. Like, I think it's weird because it's like campy and corny and sincere at the same time, and I don't, maybe I don't like that mixture. Like, I think if there's gonna be that much sincerity in the actress, what's her name, Alison or whatever, and she like plays her part with a lot of sincerity, but I feel like in a campy way. It almost feels like the beginning of the movie Born on the 4th of July, where it's like schmaltzy, or the beginning of Hacksaw Ridge, where it's all schmaltzy, right? It just like feels so artificial. And there's something about the way it's weird because it's like sincere and artificial at the same time. It's like she is acting sincere in an artificial way, if that makes sense. And and she's doing that, but then you have all these like weird silly moments like the goat stuff, and then some of the fighting, the battle with the old lady that puts the curse on her, like that. I guess it kind of makes sense, like when she's like, talking back or whatever. I don't know, because there's like so many visuals that feel silly purposefully, but for some reason it's the acting and those visuals that don't mesh well together for me. But I don't know, it's like I have to compartmentalize sections of the movie in order for me to like it. Like, if I think of just this part, oh, I like that. Just this part, oh, I like that. Just this part, oh, I like that. But when I'm thinking of the movie as a cohesive whole, I'm like, I don't really know if I think this is if I like this movie. Maybe it's a good movie. I don't know. I mean, critics seem to love it. I was looking at the Rotten Tomatoes and stuff, and it was like maybe in the 90s even, 80s, 90s, somewhere up there. And it was just like, yes, yes, yes. And I'm thinking, is this just goodwill being tossed at Sam Raimi because everybody's so excited that he's returned to horror after hanging out in the superhero genre for so long? Is that what's going on here? I did catch, though, so I haven't seen all the Evil Dead movies. I've only seen, I don't know how many I've seen, which ones I've seen. The first one, did I see two? I don't know. I've seen parts of Army of Darkness. I don't know if I've seen The Evil Dead 2 though. But you know, when she goes to the shed and she takes off the power tools and their outline and stuff, I was like, I know what that means, even though I'm not, well versed. But I don't know. Justin Long's in it. Oh, also that guy from City Slickers, he's in it, and supposedly, just read this also. And I finished the movie probably about 10 minutes ago, but did a little reading online about it. But that dude from City Slickers 2, he's like from Ben and Jerry's, or kind of like a fake Ben and Jerry's. He's also in Mr. Saturday Night. He's also in Carpool. He's in like so many good movies. Love him as an actor, but for some reason I can't think of his name right now. But apparently, and this is just speculation, supposedly Bruce Campbell was invited to be in this movie, and maybe he was supposed to play that part. Again, speculation, may not be true, but didn't go to him. But that's okay, because the dude who's in his place, who plays Allison's, or I think her name in the movie is Christine, but playing her boss, I love that guy. I love seeing him and stuff, and I want to continue to see him and stuff. So, Bruce is not in it, but that's okay, because this cool dude is in it. But I don't know, what do you think of Drag Me to Hell? Like, I feel like I liked it, but now I feel like I actually don't like it. Yeah, Sam Raimi, the director of Spider-Man and the Evil Dead trilogy. We just watched the theatrical cut. Horror movie heaven, says Peter Travers. See, I don't know if I see that. I don't know. Like again, it's parts. To me, parts are great on their own, but when I'm thinking about it all together, I'm not quite sure I get it. The action's cool, the action's fun and stuff like that, but maybe it's the way the acting is handled or some of the directing. I don't know. Again, it feels very much like Americana schmaltz type stuff happening, and it just doesn't really appeal to me in a full manner. But I'm glad I rewatched it. But anyway, I want to know what you think of Drag Me to Hell. Are you watching horror movies this spooky season? And if so, what have you been watching lately? And if you know Drag Me to Hell, or if you've seen Drag Me to Hell, let me know your thoughts on it. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for a more pure hangout.